It's your host, Spook Benjamin, and we back again with another episode. This episode is called Drill Rappers Takedown, because NYPD ain't playing no games with them no more. Let's get to it.
Box 5.
We were there, and the only TV crew along for what police call the takedown of some of the most violent gang members they've ever seen.
All right, Lisa Evers joins us now with her exclusive look with the NYPD. Lisa.
Well, Steve and Natasha, we had that firsthand look at how the NYPD is bringing alleged gang members who terrorize their own community to justice. And now the Bronx DA says they've been charged in a 176-count felony indictment. Nay Benz, police say you're a trigger puller. Police say you're a trigger puller. Is that true? What? Police say you're a trigger puller. Is that?
What's wrong with him? He all right? Is the brain functioning properly? You all right? Because where you heading it, trust me, it's going to be all types of things. So get ready. Because we heard New York State prisons don't play no games. And that's where you heading. You wanted to bang your ops. You wanted to go against your oppositions. You wanted to shoot broad daylight. You wanted to kill some kids, some teenagers, some adults. You want to do drive-by shootings no matter who it's going to affect. And now you're going to suffer the consequence, sir.
We're here at a secret undercover location in the Bronx where NYPD detectives are getting ready to launch a manhunt for nearly 24 gang members wanted for serious felonies, including murder. It's a Lisa Evers exclusive. It's before dawn on Wednesday, but NYPD detectives from the Gun Violence Suppression Division, called GVSD for short, are joined by detectives from Bronx precincts and warrant squads for this important mission. Their mission? Stopping the reign of terror caused by...
Hold on. They shooting in broad daylight? Oh, these criminals don't give a damn about nothing. And then they range from the ages from 18 to 25 years old. This is how they getting down and dirty. Look at this. This man is hiding behind a brick wall with people running around. And there go his oppositions over there. And he's trying to get it to his ops. And there go citizens just running around crazy. Like a chicken with his head chopped off. That's how they running around.
By teens, young men, and a few women who engage in running gun battles with their opposition or ops at all hours of the day and night, no matter who's in the way, right in their own community.
These cases are the single most impactful reason that shootings trend downwards.
The targets are 20 members of the Slattery gang based out of Slattery Playground in the Fordham.
See, that's New York fault. That is New York fault. How you gonna call a park, give a park name, a hip name like that? Slattery Playground. And you already know there's a gang out there called Slats. You feel me? You can't name no playground Slattery and not expect gang bangers to pick up that name and use it as their gang name. You can't do that, New York. You got to start naming these parks Billy Henderson Park. So that way you don't got gangbangers using your name and causing havoc and destruction all in your neighborhoods, man. What is wrong with y'all lawmakers?
Section of the Bronx.
If you come around from 2 on, that's when it fills up with all the gangs.
Investigators say they're responsible for more than a dozen shootings and attempted murders.
It's almost like they were competing with each other to see who could shoot more times.
The Slattery crew.
Oh, they having a competition like that, huh? Who can shoot each other more time? Let's see, if I give you 30 shots, can you come back and give me 50 shots? Is that how y'all doing it? Is this the tell-to-tell game we playing? Who could drop more bodies? These young folk brains is diluted, polluted, and a curse. I don't even think we could take that spiritual curse out their head. They're too far gone. Now look at this right here. The Gun Violence Suppression Division. It's crazy. Operation named Slattery. Because they've been slaughtering their opponents. They've been slaughtering their ops. Look at this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 20 individuals responsible for this, man. Well, 22 actually. I missed the 2 at the bottom. 22 responsible victims. This is just crazy. Davarin Williams, Ethan Lopez, Jamal Martin. Yeah, y'all boys, y'all going up the road. We ain't gonna see y'all for a while. Y'all might as well get your head, held it up high, and take these charges and take this L. Because y'all done. They already got enough evidence to throw y'all and lock y'all up for good.
Also known by other names like Slaughtery and S-Block, allegedly took aim at their main opponents or ops, other young people, for no good reason. Investigators say the hatred is fueled by inflammatory disses about murdered ops and drill raps posted on social media. That's aspiring drill rapper Nate Benz, who police say is one of the gang leaders. The average age of the case subjects is 20. Teen girls are trigger pullers too.
The culture is trash. Y'all seen it here yourself. The culture is trash. Look at this. This is what we glorify. I keep trying to tell you, if someone don't throw these people a banana and send their ass home, they starving for a banana. Throw their ass some bananas and send they back home. Because this is crazy. Look at this.
Like the shooter in this video, says Deputy Inspector Craig Edelman.
They're shooting at each other with a yellow school bus filled with kids in between them.
Making the community safe again is their passion and purpose. For takedown leader, Detective Brandon Ravello, it's personal. This is where he grew up. A lot of the subjects are wanted for being active trigger pullers, so they're asking us to put on these bulletproof vests before we go out to the locations once the manhunt gets underway. We're on the highway now as part of the caravan going to the first destination. These detectives know exactly who they are looking for because all of the subjects in this case have been pre-indicted by a Bronx grand jury. Officers go into the building, every detail and movement planned in advance. Right now, the detectives are inside the building, going into the apartment where they have a search warrant to apprehend the suspect. Sergeant Christopher Neal is in constant communication with team members, making sure everyone gets in and out safely.
In recent history, we've seen that impact takedowns or takedowns of this magnitude have a profound impact on the community.
What's going on here?
I love you, babe.
Ma'am, you couldn't make sure I see you pregnant there, ma'am. But you couldn't make sure you had on a dress on or some full clothes on. This is another level of ratchetness. This is another level of ghetto-ness. Coming out with some handcuffs, pregnant at all, belly flop, belly showing, and talking about some I love you, babe. Damn, you can't make this shit up. You cannot make these things up, man. My thing about all of these youngsters, these 21-year-olds, these 20-year-olds, 18-year-olds, where is they mama and where is they pops, man? Huh? Because I know damn for sure my daughters ain't going to be dropping no ops. All my sons ain't going to be dropping no ops. No. They going to be dropping book lessons and scientific lessons. That's what they going to be. What they going to be dropping up in here. We not going to drop guns and violence in their hands and make them watch murder shows. No, we ain't going to do that. Spook don't practice that. No, we're going to put them in some taekwondo, some swimming lessons, some golf lessons, some type of hobby, some type of sports activity to keep their mind sharp and, out of trouble. What is we doing with this? What we doing, man, as a community?
A female suspect who's 8 months pregnant is brought out in handcuffs from an apartment. What's going on? Why did they pick you up?
We are here executing a search warrant on Table Avenue in the Bronx in regards to a drive-by shooting that happened in a public school playground.
Bronx District Attorney Darcel Clark announced a 176-count conspiracy indictment against the alleged gang members for everything from attempted...
Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to tell y'all something right now. I don't know this ma'am's name. She looked like a Deborah, but let me tell you something. Anytime you see a Deborah with a gap between the teeth, you know she don't play no games. I'm telling you right now, I had a teacher named Deborah with the biggest gap between the teeth, and she ain't play no games. So I know this lady right here, she finna drop the gavel, and she finna line all of these Negroes up. Line them all up. And throw them away for good for life. She, look at her face and look at the way she talking. Let's see if she play any games. She ain't play no games.
Murder to robbery and weapons possession. More than a dozen guns were recovered, including some from the takedown.
We're going to stay at this no matter what, no matter how long it takes. We are laser focused on making sure that we keep the public safe.
They are absolutely firing bullets without remorse or regret and without regard of anybody that's around.
This is one of the most violent crews that I've seen. You made our streets, our communities into a battlefield, and there's no excuse for that.
The team members believe their efforts are a step forward in making people feel safe again.
Today, I think, is a victory for the community. Anytime you have a gang that claims the territory inside of a park where children play, it has all the potential for tragedy.
So you're not a trigger puller? No, I don't pull no triggers.
How you gonna sit there and ask a suspect that before he enter the police car? Sir, yeah, you, sir. Are you a trigger puller? What he gonna say? Yes, he's a trigger puller? Of course he gonna say he ain't no goddamn trigger puller. What we doing, ma'am? Asking these retarded, phony questions. Yeah, he gonna admit on live news that he's a trigger puller. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Now, as bad as it looks, all the defendants are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Keep in mind that everyone accused in this case is under the age of 25. Many of them are just 20 years old or less. And the defendants are found guilty of these crimes. If that happens,
we done failed the community as a people. I'm not gonna cap. You see this? This is a failure of the community. Because mama ain't in the house, or mama probably cracked out. Daddy ain't in the house. He probably shooting dice on the block or in jail. You feel me? So we done broke. We done broke as a community, man. The community is broken. It's in shambles. And if y'all don't see it for yourself, use your eyes and peep what's going on. They done turned the streets into a battlefield. All right? Now, next episode, we're going to get to the biggest auto theft in history. In history, man. Check this out.
Arrested, multi-million-dollar international operation, we're told, that authorities believe involved hundreds of stolen vehicles right here in DFW. J.D. Miles with the story you'll only see here on CBS News Texas.
These are some of the stolen luxury vehicles seized by North Texas authorities back in March during multiple SWAT raids in Garland and Dallas. A total of 7 men were arrested during an investigation Grapevine police say started last November.
What some great productive citizens we have here. Henry Atwood Jr., Dylan Correa, Gavin Correa. Oh, I guess y'all brothers, huh? Y'all brothers. Okay, I seen the last names match. Jeremy Morrell, Kevin Oates, and Jose Perez. Wow. Y'all going down in history, my boys.
While examining security camera videos of a car theft in the parking lot of Grapevine Mills Mall.
So our crime analyst saw a vehicle and said, I think that's the vehicle from another one. And after a lot of hours of investigation, they were able to identify a suspect vehicle. And from there, it just snowballed and their investigation went wide open.
Police were able to recover enough visual and physical evidence from a single theft that successfully tied this crew to $5 to $10 million in stolen vehicles from within the city of Grapevine alone.
I know that we've had at least 200 vehicles confirmed to be linked to this group. I think we believe there are more, but that's what we...
Oh, I see. Y'all wanted to be millionaires. I get it. I get y'all. Y'all wanted to be millionaires, so y'all stole about $5 to $10 million in vehicles. And y'all didn't want to get no job. Y'all didn't want to open no business. Y'all said, bump the business, bump the job. Let's go be millionaires overnight and let's go steal a whole bunch of vehicles. Is that it? Well, now, all of that hard work y'all done did from stealing vehicles is going to pay off. And it's going to pay off in prison. Because that's where y'all headed.
We could prove.
Dozens of other vehicle thefts from not just Grapevine, but also Euless, Irving, Dallas, Grand Prairie, Addison, and Garland were also linked to the suspects using sophisticated tracking technology and license plate readers. Once police identified one of the suspects.
Hold up. How they get these sophisticated tools? How do these goddamn criminals get these sophisticated tools, man? These are tools that police officers and goddamn CIA and all of that supposed to be having. Did they just said they had tracker plate readers? How they get that? What crooked officer or crooked CIA agent is selling these tools to these criminals in the streets? That's what we got to question. How the hell they get their hands on these type of sophisticated tools, man?
Many of the vehicles targeted by the group were Camaros, Challengers, Chargers,
All black
Cherokees, and
cars.
Corvettes. Authorities say Jose Ramon Perez posted videos of high-end stolen vehicles on social media from inside his garage, days before a SWAT raid on his Garland home, where police had evidence that he may own a Tiger, which he keeps at his residence. Police didn't find a Tiger, but towed away 2 high-end vehicles, GPS trackers, and a gun. According to a search warrant, they also recovered high-tech devices that can reprogram key fobs of stolen vehicles.
They found a high-tech device that can reprogram car vehicles? This ain't adding up. In Texas, I'm going to need y'all to get to the bottom of this to figure out how they getting these tools, these sophisticated technological advanced tools that military, CIA, and the police supposed to be having, man. And these criminals got it. What world we living in?
Court documents reveal that Perez and others in the operation are accused of taking the stolen vehicles to resell to unassuming buyers, and have even been caught attempting to ship stolen vehicles south to Mexico and into other states in the U.S.
So how big was this operation?
Huge. We're expecting the case to go federal.
Another raid at a home in Dallas found more evidence against the suspects, who are believed to be responsible for at least 40 auto thefts in Dallas since the beginning of the year. The arrest may have already had an impact on a crime that is hard to combat.
But I can tell you for our agency in Grapevine, we had 0 auto thefts the month after we made those arrests.
Grapevine police say...
So you're telling me which is 7 people that caused all this chaos. You telling me once you arrested them 7 people, all the car thefts went down. God damn, it's crazy how 7 people in a city could cause this much problems. Now, I keep telling y'all young folks, y'all better, if you good at gaming, you better start streaming and making some money. Right. If you're good at credit or business credit, you better sit down there and start teaching people and structuring people's credit. If you're good at whatever you're good at, you better use it as a hobby. Because I'm telling you, you youngins, y'all don't want to end up like these fools out here serving a 20, 30-year sentence, man. Why? When you can make a lot of money, you could go on social media and make a lot of money and live a great life. I'm talking about if you got kids, you could feed your kids. You don't got to go do this nonsense. All right? Spook love y'all. Don't forget that, man. Spook love y'all. I salute to y'all for staying tuned and watching me. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I'm going to see you on the episode, another episode. Deuces.